In today's episode, let's check out ancient temple masala agarbatti from Golok. Namaste everyone and welcome to Om Incense Show with DJ, a show that helps you increase your incense quotient. So if you are an incense enthusiast, consider subscribing. So we have this incense called Ancient Temple Masala Agarbatti from Golok. So it's like this. If you can see, the whole picture is of a temple, and there's a wheel. It's the typical picture of an ancient temple, of an ancient Indian temple. So this is what you see here, and on the back side also it's the same thing. So it's the same on both the sides, and on one side we have a logo of India and a few other logos and a barcode and a scanning code. This is what we have on one side. On the other side, what we have is Golok, the address, directions for use, customer care number, and we have ancient temple incense sticks. So it says 100 grams for 100 rupees, and there's a scanning code there. There's a barcode. So this is what we see, and like you can see on top we have this clear plastic pouch which is covering the main pack on top. That's how it comes, and on both the openings we just have this ancient temple written like that. So the overall pack is something like that. So this is what we have on both the sides. The picture is quite pretty. It looks very nice. It actually gives a feeling of an ancient temple. So this is what we have. Inside, what we have is a plain butter pouch like this. It carries 100 grams of incense and it comes like that. What we have in the pack are these 9-inch incense sticks which are hand rolled, and you see a lot of masala on top. It's brown and the core is nice and white, rounded and smooth. It's a nice 9-inch incense stick. So this is what we have. The top note of it is, there's hardly any fragrance to this. On the top note you only get the wooden fragrance in this. So that's what we have. Now let's light up the incense and check out the fragrance of it. Let's see what it is like once it comes to life. The initial whiff, the first whiff of it is the same wooden fragrance that we had in the top note, the cold incense. But as it starts its journey, it starts to give a nice, very nice masala fragrance, the typical masala fragrance that is there. And if you like Nag Champa fragrance, you would like this. The only difference between Nag Champa and this is that Nag Champa is a resinous floral kind of fragrance, and this is a very typical resinous woody kind of fragrance. So that is what you have here. So that's the fragrance profile of it. It goes on for around so that's the fragrance profile of it, and the diffusion of it is quite good, as in I live in a 1 BHK and the fragrance of this diffuses in the entire house, in my entire house, and also the retention is quite good. The retention is for around 3-4 hours, and so that's the kind of retention that this has. And since it's a 9-inch incense stick, it goes on for around 40-45 minutes. So that's the kind of lifespan it has, per stick. So if you like the masala kind of fragrance, and the fragrance is not, it's not very hard. It's not even very, it's not even that mid strong kind of thing. This is like one of those mild fragrances, in fact very mild. And but it takes time to build up the profile, so once it comes to life, it doesn't just give off all the it just doesn't unfold its entire fragrance profile at the initial stage itself. It takes time to grow. The fragrance takes time to build up, and you'll get that nice resinous woody kind of fragrance once the incense has come to life for some time. So that's the kind of incense this is. So if you like that kind of fragrance which is like nice and mild, and diffuses to a reasonably large area, and the retention of it is reasonably good enough. So if you like that kind of fragrance, you would probably like this. And I got this directly from the Golok from Bangalore. I have their customer care number, so I'll be providing that in the description box, so you just check that and you'll get that. I quite like this incense, and that's the reason I would like to give it a star rating of 3. So I give DJ star 3 to this. That's Golok Ancient Temple. In the last to last quiz I'd asked you which is the kind of coal that is used in making of an incense, and instead of saying wooden coal, I said activated charcoal. So my bad, I'm sorry for that. So here I rectify myself. It's wooden coal and it's not activated charcoal that goes into making of an incense. So that's there. The quiz that we had last time is which is the kind of wood that is used in most of the incenses in the base of it. So the wood that is mostly used in incenses is acacia tree wood, because that is one wood which is, firstly, it's abundant. Secondly, there's no special kind of oil in that, so you don't need to wait for it to be first de-oiled and then pulverize it. You can straight away, once you find a dry tree, or you probably cut the tree and they get it dried, and then you pulverize it, and that is when you use it as a base in the incense. So that's acacia tree. So that's the quiz for the last time. Now the quiz for today is, we know that the musk deer is getting extinct now, so there has been a good foundation of some kind of synthetic incense in the market, synthetic musk in the market, which is used for both perfumery and incense and aromatherapy, etc. So I want you to let me know what is the name of that synthetic musk that has come up to replace the natural musk that we get from the musk deer. So that's the question for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode and learned something from it. If you think somebody else can learn something from it too, share it with them. Check out the description for the link of very many beautiful incense related products, and also for the customer care number of Golok, where you can just straight away call them up or drop them a WhatsApp message and they'll let you know about the incenses. So you'll have that, and the link to the Sanskrit alphabet book, my Meri Pratham Sanskrit Pustika, is also there in the description box. So just check the description box. And that's all for the episode today. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Until we meet again next, take very good care of yourself. Namaste.